Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I feel like this week has gone really fast. I don't usually feel that way, but this week I feel like has gone really, really fast. I feel like I've done a lot this week. Well, we had the rehearsal dinner on Friday. We had the wedding on Saturday. Sunday, we went to brunch on Sunday, and then that was it. And then Monday, what did I do on Monday? Why do I feel like I did something on Monday? Did I have a hair appointment or something on Monday? No. Tuesday, Tuesday I had couples counseling, and then I went to a meeting with Tanya Jean. Then Wednesday I went with cousin Caroline and did that. I just feel like I've done a lot, and I've actually filmed quite a few videos all around all that. It just feels like I'm looking in the distance because it looks like it's going to start raining any moment. Which is interesting because I just took the dogs outside, and all my neighbors were like, we were supposed to be having storms. We're supposed to have bad storms all day today, and it hasn't rained, not one drop. So anyway, so it looks like it's going to rain. I feel like I should take you guys out there and show it to you, and then I can have myself in the background with the blue sky. Blue skies, because I have a blue shirt on today. I've never, ever worn this shirt in a video, ever. I don't think I've worn this shirt for 20 years. I actually had this shirt with my very first boyfriend, and I believe, I didn't even look. If I look, I think this shirt's from the Gap, you guys. I don't even think I've been to a Gap in forever. If I look and this shirt's from the Gap, I'm gonna die. Let's say the Gap. You guys can see, I can't see what it says. Should I take a picture? Hold on a second. Let's take a picture of the tag so I can see. I feel like I'm holding up my coat. I can't do this and we're not gonna take a picture. Does it say the Gap? Now I feel like I have to know. Now I'm like too close to the camera. What does it say? You're like, oh, it says Old Navy. It says Old Navy. I was like, it doesn't look like a Gap. Well, then I've definitely not worn this shirt in 20 years. I don't think, Caroline and I went to Old Navy maybe about a year or two ago, and that was the last, I hadn't been in there in forever. My first boyfriend that I was with after, I don't know if I've ever told this before in here before, that I was not about, I mean, I've talked about him a lot, but after I got sober, the first boyfriend that I talk about, in my first, second, and then my husband. Anyway, he had lots of jobs when I was with him. He had lots of different jobs. But he did like room service at the Marriott. That's where we got the stalker from, if you haven't heard the stalker stories. And then he worked at this music store at the mall. It's called like LTE or something like that. He got held at gunpoint one night. Have I told that story on here before? Should I tell all these weird stories about my first boyfriend? Who, incidentally, is his boyfriend, I think they're engaged, is Venezuelan, and he lives in South Florida. And Alex and him used to work together. And that's so crazy. I remember we were talking like on our first date. We were like, I think it was our first day. Alex and I were talking about like, he's like, now, he didn't know my ex from before, but he knew like my first ex-boyfriend because he's a DJ. And so Alex used to work at this nightclub. He was like a dancer. This club called Talbot Street in Indianapolis when they first opened, and my ex was a DJ there. So he like knew him from that. Isn't that weird? What a small world. But anyway, he had all these different jobs. And so one of his jobs was that he worked part-time at Old Navy. Literally, like, and I guess he must have put me down as like, you know, next to kin or whatever. Like, I mean, I'm talking like 6-7 years later after we broke up, like Old Navy would call me. He like didn't even live here anymore. He lived in Florida by then. They would call me and they'd be like, yeah, is so-and-so available for a shift? I'm like, we haven't been together in like 7 years and he lives in Florida now. They're like, oh, so sorry, I'll note it. And then they would call again like 2 weeks later and they'd be like, yeah, is so-and-so available for a shift? They must have been having a hard time getting shifts at Old Navy. But yeah, the talk of the neighborhood is the sky outside. I know if I show it, it never shows up on camera like it looks. It's actually beautiful. It's like this indigo blue. Did you ever watch Roseanne back in the day? Did you see the episode with the tornado? It's one of my all-time favorite episodes of Roseanne. I really can't stand her anymore at all. So I haven't watched the show in forever, but that's one of my favorite episodes when Dan's talking about the tornadoes coming and they're all scared and everything like that, and Becky's trying to get all of her animals and bring them inside from the garage. Do you remember that? Okay. So anyway, it looks like indigo, what does he say? Indigo ink in there? See, it's not showing up on camera at all. Or is it? No, it's not showing up at all. But I feel like, you know what this, oh, maybe it is. Oh, look at the sky. A storm is brewing. Do you know what I feel like, though, that this shot is missing? Me, the main star. Aren't I pretty? I'm a sex symbol. I feel like if I keep on saying a couple things, like I'm going to manifest it. Like, I'm going to be a sex symbol. I want to be in a TV show. Shetland. Oh, I like to be on Shetland. But I would settle for a Ryan Murphy show. Like, I would love to be in a true crime documentary. But that's kind of low. I would rather be in Shetland. I don't really want to be in any other British TV show. But I would settle and be in a Ryan Murphy show. I would love to be like some small part, but talking part, for an Oscar-nominated film. Don't you think I'd be so good at that? These are the conversations Tanya and I have. But I'm putting that out there in the world. The next manifestation is I want to be a sex symbol in 2026. We're practicing. Couture model. No, I've given up those days. But I found this shirt in the closet today. So this is one of the shirts that I have from the bin that I kept. It's literally just this short sleeve shirt from Old Navy, but I like the color. Anyway, I kept it all these years. But it's not cold outside. It's been nice all day long. But I felt like I should probably just throw on a jacket for a little bit. Okay, so current time is 5:45 p.m. We're doing things different today. I'll get to that in just a second. But first, we're going to do a temperature. My neighbor down the street, the dogs pull me down to her every time I take them out. She's the one that goes to her neighbor's house and has coffee every day. So they were doing something. Somebody on the street that was doing work, they like pulled up all, so she's got like, there's only like 2 of us in the neighborhood that have an old driveway. They come through here every year and they're like, they want to pave the driveways, but you have to pay like $1,000 or something to do it. And I think it's like she and I and one other person. I think Laura doesn't have a paved driveway too. Maybe she does, I don't know. But anyway, we're like the only, I'm pissed at Laura right now. No, not really. She started laughing so hard today. But anyway, we're like the 3 people in the neighborhood that have never gotten our, I don't like how it looks. Because see, ours matches the street. But anyway, it would be nicer to have a paved driveway. But they pull me down to her. She's the woman that, goes to her neighbor's house and solves the world's problems and has coffee. She's so funny. You guys, I thought she was like in her 80s. I think she told me how old she was. I think she's in like her early 90s. She's hilarious. So she was out there today. And she's picking up these big chunks of like asphalt from like the street. Well, not asphalt, but chunks of, like where this truck had pulled it up. She's real tall. And she's like, are we supposed to get rain? We were supposed to have rain all day long. Why is this going out of focus already? The thing I'm doing different today is I'm coming out here before my videos are even up. I've got them all filmed and they're rendering. Well, one video I still have to render, my haul video that I did today. But I'm like, I want to get the vlog done because I always wait till the very last minute. And then I'm waiting to get my, walk done. And then it's like so late at night and all that kind of stuff. And I don't want to do that. Especially if it starts raining. I don't mind walking in the rain, but it's not warm enough for that. Oh, I didn't look at the temperature, did I? So anyway, that's what we're doing different today. And I want to sit in this chair. I don't mind sitting in that chair, but it just feels weird. Do you do that? Like, it feels weird to me. Like, I like sitting in this chair differently. Anyway. Differently? No, I like sitting in this chair. I don't mind sitting in that chair, but anyway, okay. It's currently 63 degrees today. What was the temperature today, the high temperature? Let's see. 66. Showers and thunderstorms this evening, followed by a few lingering showers overnight. We were supposed to get them last night after like 11 o'clock, not one shower. It was very foggy though. Potential for severe thunderstorms. Okay, and then tomorrow it's gonna be 40 tomorrow, so 26 degrees colder. Cloudy with gusty winds, high around 40. Then 39 on Saturday, 28 on Sunday, 31 on Monday. Is there any snow possible? Oh, a few flurries or snow showers possible on Sunday. Great. And Monday. And then it's 50s again. This is the wackadoodle. I keep on saying that word. I don't know why. This is the wackadoodle. Oh, that's for Monday. This is the wackadoodle weather of Indiana right now. I can't decide if it wants to be winter or if it wants to be spring yet. I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't mind one more heavy snow, but I'm ready for spring. Today when I was walking outside and I'm wearing these sandals and I have no socks on and just a t-shirt and no jacket, it's like I feel completely different. Like I don't know, like I was like today I was like, I'm not gonna film any videos, I'm just gonna sit on the front porch and read all day long. I almost did that. And I was like, no, I wanna make some videos. But I almost did that. I made this coffee about this is the Lavazza Vanilla Affogato. Oh, in my LL Bean winner Charlie Brown cup that I got a couple years ago. I made this cup about an hour and a half ago. I'm still working on it. In my haul, I got one of my iced coffee cups, and I was going to rinse it out and use it tonight, but I thought, no, I'm just going to run it through the washer, and then I'll use it another day. So anyway, so that's the big change for today, is that I'm sitting in this chair, and we're starting it earlier. So when I get done, I still have to I have to upload my other videos, because the only video right now that's uploading is my drama video. At the halfway mark, if it starts getting really dark, I might move to that chair and then go upload another video, and then I'll have 2 of my 4 videos uploaded. The other ones are real short. I did well, not real short, one's 21 minutes. I think it's so funny I call a 21-minute video a really short video. But anyway, a movie reaction, or TV reaction to this documentary that I watched last night called Wild Boys on Paramount. And then I watched this short film that's Oscar nominated on the short film list called Singers last night on Netflix. It was fantastic. It was 17 minutes long. I don't usually watch the short films that are nominated for Oscars, but I think I'm going to watch them this year. Because I don't know, like I'm getting back into kind of like short stories and essays and short movies and stuff like that. Back in the day, I watched short movies. I remember, like, in my film studies class, we would watch short films. And I can remember there was a movie. It was about a guy coming out. We didn't watch it in the class. I don't think that's where I watched it. I can't remember where I watched it. But it was called Friend of Dorothy's. It would have come out, like, in the 90s or something, which we didn't even have YouTube then. So I don't know where I would have watched it. Maybe I saw it, like, a film festival or something that I went to. I definitely used to be more involved in all like that artsy stuff and film festivals and stuff. I think I did see it at a film festival. You know what? Maybe my friend and I went and saw Priscilla, Queen of the Desert in the movie theater. I feel like maybe they showed like 3 or 4 short films before that. Because that was at like this artsy, well, back in the day, it was the artsy movie theater. It was Castleton behind the mall. It doesn't even exist anymore. My mom loved it because you could get coffee there. Isn't this so funny? Like, this cracks me up. Like, now everything that you can get at a movie theater, I mean, there's movie theaters that deliver food. My mom would die. They didn't even have the recliner seats when my mom was alive. My mom loved to go to the movie theater. My Uncle Dave, too. But I can remember my mom would go to this one movie theater, and she'd be like, you can get coffee there. Because they had, like, special bags of popcorn, special, like, cookies. But, like, that was it. It wasn't, like, extensive. The one that, the kind of art theater that we have now is called Keystone Arts Theater. It's where they show, like, the foreign films and stuff. They have, like, Popcornopulous. I actually think they have less of a range of treats and stuff there. I feel like it's all of a sudden getting really dark on this porch. I don't know. But anyway, I feel like they have a less of a range of snacks and treats there than they do at other movie theaters. But anyway, I digress. So I watched that last night. So I was like, okay, I'm going to make a drama video today. I'm going to do my movie review. I'm going to do my TV review. And then I did a haul because one of the cups came today that I didn't think it was going to come. So it's a real short haul. It's like 8 or 9 minutes long. So I have to upload those videos, and then hopefully, if it hasn't started raining yet, I'll take, it says it's going to rain later. I don't know, does it say in hours? Huh. Dream, 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 dream. Hours. Oh no, it says 6 p.m. thunderstorms. 7 rain, 8 rain, 9 rain, 10 rain, 11 rain. Well, I'll tell you what my plan was last night when I was talking to Alex. So Alex has a meeting. I think his meeting, he had a meeting with his boss. Let me check in with him. And then he has last meeting in this series of meetings that he's doing that doesn't happen again until September. So they were like he had this meeting with his boss to like get this meeting prepared, and then he had the other meeting. So he said he'll be home. He always says, he's like, I don't think it'll be that late, but then it ends up being like 9 o'clock. So I told him last night, though, he said, what's your plan like tomorrow? I said, I feel like I've filmed a lot and I've done a lot this week. I said, if it pours down rain all day tomorrow, sometimes when we have like really bad thunderstorms, our internet is sketchy as hell. So I was like, if the internet is bad tomorrow, like I'm not going to try and get up a video that's going to take me, oh my God, I felt so bad. Mare was messaging me last night. Hey Mare, how are you? If you're watching this, it was taking her like 4 or 5 hours to get a video up. I've been there. I know how that feels. Like back in the day, I would get so frustrated because I would have like 4 or 5 videos filmed. But it would take me 4 hours to get up one video. And I'd be like, oh my God, I'm never gonna get these videos up, blah, 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 blah. This is when I used to go to the gas station up the street, because the internet there was so fast. I would just sit in the parking lot of the gas station. I don't know why the internet there was fast. I would airdrop them all to my phone, and then I just upload them one at a time. He texted me back real quick. He says meeting starts at 6. What time is it right now? Oh, it is starting to rain. Sounds pretty, but I have to take this inside. Well, hopefully it doesn't come down on me right over here. It's kind of inching up on me. It's pretty though. Oh, it smells like a spring rain. Oh, I love that. My neighbor across the street, his brother's been visiting. His brother's like a traveling nurse around the world. Like, he does like, what's it called? I don't know what the word is. Like a transplant nurse. Like, he travels with like a team. I can't remember what hospital he works. It's not in Indiana. It's like Johns Hopkins or MIT or something like that. Some huge hospital. But anyway, he does like these, he flies like the patients to like the hospital where, do you know what I'm talking about? Anyway, he flies, his brothers told me all about it. And he goes like all over the world. So he's been visiting with them for like a week. I think he's leaving today because he's packing up the car earlier. He might be leaving right now because he's packing up the car earlier to leave. But anyway, he and his brother are like 2 years apart and they look like twins. I keep on seeing him come out here and I'm like, oh my God, is it the griller? But anyway, oh, the rain smells so good. My mom would have loved this. She loved the smell of rain. So I told Alex yesterday, I said, if it pours down rain all day tomorrow, like, and the internet's like sketchy and slow, I am not going to. Who is this? Who is this that just called me? I don't have this number saved, but it looks familiar to me. I have like every number in the world saved in my phone. I like, do you ever like do this? Like, I have numbers from like literally like whenever the first year I got the phone was like with Alex, like 18 years ago or something like that. Hey, how are you? You got your hair all covered up from the rain. You better hurry home. She had her scarf all like tied over her head. She's real cute. Oh, it smells so good. But I'll like look up people. So, do you do this with people? You have nicknames in your phone? Well, like if I know them from 12-step meetings, it'll say like Judy Smith, but it'll be like Judy, unless I know their last name, then I'll say like Judy Smith, 12-step, or like what program I know them from though, right? But I'll like literally look in there and like, let's say I'll have like 5, it'll say like Judy, 12-step, 5 Judys, and I'm like, which one is this? Okay, but this is the thing, like since the wedding, like since all these weddings, I'm in all these group texts, but I don't like save the numbers because I don't know who the people are. So like one of the girls' husbands was texting me the other day and I felt so bad because he was like asking me these questions about TV shows. And like the third one I said, I feel really bad, but who is this? I was like, and then I saved his number. I'm not great about that. Oh, and then they were doing this thing, the bumping thing. I don't know how to do that. But they were like, we need to get your number. And they were like bumping I was like, ooh, okay. I don't know what that means. And then it like gives you all their information or something. I don't know. His brother just left. I guess he's gone now. But anyway, so I know all that because I saw the gardener yesterday. And I was like, oh, I see that your brother-in-law's visiting. She's like, yeah, he's been with us for about a week now. It's really nice and blah, 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 whatever. So anyway, I thought somebody was leaving. Oh, this is why I'm mad at Laura. Are you ready? So, Laura is like real big into jiu-jitsu right now. She does it like every night, okay? And she's real into playing euchre. She has like a euchre girls club. She's doing like women's jiu-jitsu and she plays like in this women's league of euchre. It's great for her. I'm joking when I say I'm mad at her. I'm not mad at her. But anyway, so I think I showed them the other day in the vlog. She bought these things from Costco, and they're like these mushrooms. And do you remember I showed, like, I did show it in the vlog, because I said, I don't know what that is. It was like this light in the middle. So I went over there today, because last night when I took the dogs out, they glow. If you like those mushroom things, those like lights, she's getting more of them. They look so cute in her yard. They wouldn't look cute in our yard, but they look, I mean, well, basically it's the same yard, but she's gonna put them like all around. It looks like very like fairy tale. It looks so cute. Well, last night when I walked in, I couldn't believe they lit up. I mean, like, they're like a green neon. They like lit up so much. Now the rain's kind of stopping. But anyway, and so I went over there today. I saw that she was coming home when I was taking the dogs out. So I walked over there and I said, something about, I was telling her about them. And I said, did you see them last night? Because they were, excuse me, I said they were so lit up. She was like, yeah, and I go, what's that thing in the middle, though? Like the black box, because that's the solar panel for them. I said, oh, that's so cool. I said, did you get them at Costco? She was like, yeah, I got them at Costco. So anyway, we were talking about that. And then I said something to her about jiu-jitsu. She's been, every night she's been eating these, like, tomato sandwiches that, like, her mom taught her how to make. They're like tomato, but there's some special sauce on them, so I was asking her about that. And I said to her, I said, you got big plans this weekend? And she goes, oh, Saturday night I was going to tell you this. She's like, because I'm having like 8 girls over from jiu-jitsu. And she's like, they're probably going to be parking in front of the house. I said, that's totally fine. Girl, you know I don't care about that. And I said, you having a little party or something? And she said, well, it's my new women's book club that I had. And I said, you're what? She started laughing. She goes, it's all women or I would invite you. I go, I can't be part of an all women's group. She goes, I go, so she goes, well, we started it because we like all are in jiu-jitsu together. It's great for her. I was totally joking. I go, Laura, nobody wants me in their book club. She goes, no, that's not true. The one book club in the neighborhood wanted you. She goes, I want to do a book club with you at the pool this summer. I go, fine, but you don't want me in your jiu-jitsu women's book club. She goes, well, it's just all of us. I go, well, what book are you reading? She goes, I'm getting him to read Pierce Brown. I go, we're supposed to read Pierce Brown this summer. She goes, I'll read it again for you. I go, no. You all read Ice Planet Barbarians and finish it for me. She started laughing. We were laughing so hard. Well, I was like, so I said to her, I go, because you know I'm so shady. I said, what are you going to, I can just see it now. Peter hates his neighbor, goes off on his neighbor. Laura and I love each other. I was like, what are you going to serve them all? That tomato sandwich? She started laughing. She goes, I'm doing the first one, then it's the next 7 meetings or other people's houses. She looked at me and she goes, it'll probably only last 2 meetings. So anyway, it's good for her. She's always talking about new ways to like meet new people and get out and stuff like that, but I'm going to start me a gay men's book club in this neighborhood. It'll just be me. No, anybody can come to the gay men's book club in my neighborhood. I think that Christian book club fell apart. It was only 2 women, though. Because those women, they didn't like that the other women, so they'd all bring a bottle of wine. What was I watching? This cracks me up. Oh, that movie, The Burbs. They like have a wine group. They get together and they sit on each other's front porch and they just drink wine. And so they're always bringing all this wine over. Well, that's what the book club was doing. My neighbor, she was like part of it, the one that moved. So I'm going to tell my new neighbors about the book club. She might want to be part of it. But anyway, so my favorite neighbor that walks, she's the one that started that book club. Okay. Now they told me I could be part of that book club. They were like totally, they were like, no. But my neighbor next door was like, there's 2 women in there I don't think you'd like because they have very like conservative Christian points. I was like, I can listen to anything. She's like, well, you might not like the books they pick for their month. But what happened was, I told this, didn't I? Okay. That they didn't like that. The meeting ended up becoming like 80%. So each of the women would bring a bottle of wine. They're all just walking to the meeting, okay? It's not like, you know what I'm saying? It was safe. So they're all just walking to the meeting in the neighborhood. My neighbor on the corner, Pool Crew Lady number 1, she's in like 4 book clubs. She's in that one, I think. And then she's one that she's been in for like 20 years that's outside this neighborhood. I want to be in a real life book club. I say that. And if I was in one, oh my God, my social anxiety, I'd be shaking out of my skin to have to go to it. No, true story. That's why I started my online book clubs, because I was too scared to go to one. But if I had like one in my neighborhood that it was like, if I knew like, oh, so-and-so's, I don't want to be part of no ladies jiu-jitsu book club. I really don't, you know what I mean? But anyway, now the other one, I might think about this summer being in it. No, true story, I might. I have to talk to my favorite neighbor about it, because she told me not long ago, she goes, well, you can be in it now because those other 2 ladies left. The other 2 ladies, I could have been in it when they were in it. But everybody was like, you'll want to speak up about it. And they knew I didn't want to start no problems in the neighborhood. Well, what happened was, The book club, I've heard this from like 3 of the women in the book club, including my neighbor that's gone now. It was like 80% wine drinking and 20% books. And they didn't like the books they were picking either. So those other women left and they started their own book club. But I think that book club's defunct now. That was like the Christian Ladies Book Club. No wine. This neighborhood cracks me up so much. I love it. But no, I know when I say this, people will be like, Peter, why don't you start a book club? I don't want to host no book club in my house. I want to go to a book club. That's the other thing. Like, if you have a book club, you always have to host one week. I don't want to have a book club in my house. I don't want all those people in my house. I don't. That's the truth. I would host my week at the pool. And we just all sit in the pool with our feet in the pool if it was at night or something like that. But anyway, when she would host it, it was funny because some of the husbands would drop their wives off. It's literally like a block. It's like 5 houses. They would drop their wives off. I love this neighborhood. Oh my God. But anyway, I got enough book clubs right now going that I can't even keep up with the books I'm reading. I got 2 Band and Challenge books that I got to catch up on. I got 4 of those Kathy Wright books that I got to finish in the next week. I got 5 James Patterson books I still haven't finished yet. I got so many, and there's so many audiobooks I want to listen to. I just listen to music when I walk anymore. People keep on sending me podcasts to listen to, true crime podcasts. Please do not send me true crime podcasts because I love them. Unless you have a really good one. I like ones that are like, I don't send them to me, but now I'm asking for them. I like true crime podcasts that are like, I don't like I used to listen to My Favorite Murder. I love those 2 gals. But anyway, now it's on Netflix if you want to watch them. But I used to listen to it, but I don't like the ones, and I don't really like this with true crime shows either. What was the one that I watched? Murder on the Friday Night Lights is like the only one like this that I'll watch. Evil Lives Here, I don't watch that one. I tried it. I like true crime where like the podcast, the whole series is about one story. The last one I think I listened to is John Brown's Body, which they actually did on an episode of Hell in the Heartland, not Hell in the Heartland, the football one, Friday Night Lights or whatever it was called. Murder on the Friday Night Lights. It was like episode 2, season 1. Somebody told me that, and that's why I started watching that show. That podcast was so good about that boy that was murdered in Texas. And he was like manager of the high school football team. And then the music to the podcast was the Avett Brothers' No Hard Feelings, which is like one of my Avett Brothers' favorite songs of life. But anyway, if you have any true crime podcasts that fit that, let me know. Where am I at on time? Oh my God, 27 minutes. How did I get there so fast? Well, I think in like a couple minutes, I am going to switch over to that other chair. I'm going to go inside and see if I can like start uploading another video. Or I got to render that one too. But anyway, we'll talk a little bit more. I'll maybe go into the next, until it's like too dark out here, then I'll switch over. But what was I saying? Oh, so my neighbor, she was down the street, and Otis and Walter, they love her so much. She's so sweet to them. She's like, everybody calls them the boys. She's like, they're the boys. So, which is what they call Alex and I too, the boys. So there's the boys. So I went over and she was picking this stuff off the street that was like broken up, and she's like had like 2 pieces in her hand, and I said I had like extra poop bags. Do I have it in my pocket? No. I said, do you want a poop bag? I said it's not dirty, it's a clean one. I said to put this. She's like, no, I got a bag inside, I'm collecting it. And I said, what are you collecting it for? And she said, to show to the HOA board. She started laughing. I can't hold it in. I started laughing. She goes, no, I am going to show it to him. She goes, this is ridiculous. She's like, why am I out here cleaning it up? And why is our road destroyed like this? It's the ice and the snow of it all. They'll fix it this year. But anyway, it cracks me up. I love her so much. But she's so funny that she kind of laughs at her own ridiculousness. She knew it was funny. You know what I mean? So anyway, I told my husband last night, I said, if it rains all day tomorrow, like, I am not trying to get up, no. Like, oh, this is what I was saying. Mara was messaging me about how long it was taking her to get a video up. I felt so bad for her because I know what those days are like. When I've got 5 videos to go up and it's taking me 4 hours on one, I'm like, they're just not going to get up today. I've learned, just don't fight it on those days anymore. But I haven't had one of those days in a long time. But if the weather is really bad, then it kind of goes in and out, in and out. Those are going to be one of those days. So I was like, if it's going to storm all day tomorrow, we were supposed to have like tornado drills and all kinds of stuff. Do you remember tornado drills in school? Do they still do that? But anyway, I was like, this will be an excuse to just read all day long and drink coffee, and then I'll just do my vlog, and that'll be it. Well, I got up today, there was no rain. I was like, well, I want to film some videos anyway. I don't know what Alex has going on tomorrow. We didn't really talk much about it. So anyway, so last night, what was last night? Wednesday. Oh, Alex was home when I was vlogging because he was upstairs with the dogs. And then when I got done, rendered my vlog, I walked. It was a really nice walk last night. I'm just so into listening to music. I've got to get back into listening to audiobooks. I am so behind on listening to audiobooks. You guys, I keep on buying... The camera stopped. I keep on buying all these audiobooks. I have so many audiobooks that I want to listen to. I have audiobooks I've screenshot. Let's look at my... Okay. Her Last Breath by Taylor Adams, who wrote No Exit, just came out. I had pre-ordered that. Operation Bounce House, which is Matt Denneman's new book, I really want to listen to. Worst Case Scenario by T.J. Newman. She's the one that wrote Falling. She's a flight attendant. My Husband's Wife by Alice Feeney. Co-Eds and Cattails, the new Misfortune book, is out on Audible. Anatomy of an Alibi by Ashley Elston. She's the one that wrote First Light Wins. I really want to listen to Correspondent by Virginia Evans. The First Time I Saw Him, which is the sequel to The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave. I mean, I have all these books. The Holly Jackson book. I mean, I have all these books. Oh my God, still The Secret of Secrets by Dan Brown. I have all these books I want to listen to. And I am stuck on these Kathy Reichs books because when I walk, I just listen to music. And I just get in such this mood that I just feel so peaceful. And I'm just like living for it. So, although last night I listened to my playlist called Runway. I think I still have it actually on the phone. It was like, yeah, here, no. Because I was looking up something for my video. Anyway. But I've been listening to music. So then when I got back from my walk, Alex was, what was he finishing? He finished America's Next Top Model documentary. Or did he finish that the night before? What was he watching last night? Oh, what was he watching last night? I asked him if I would like No More Lies. Again, I asked him. And I said, is it a thriller? And he goes, no, not really, but it's dark. And I go, do you think I'd like it? I don't think so. So nobody's really told me that they thought I'd like it. I feel like I already talked about this. Did I say that? I feel like I was sitting there. Was that last night? I don't remember what he was watching last. Oh, Love Island. He texts his friend. Like, Nikki and I text each other while we watch Love After Lockup, and he texts his friend who lives in Dallas while they're watching. I asked her, she was at the two last weddings, and I said, does your husband watch it? Her husband's from England. And he's like, I don't watch it. He's like, I don't watch it. No, he watches The Housewives with her, but he doesn't watch any other reality TV. I go, I don't watch it either. He goes, but I kind of wish I did now. He's like, because they're always firing up on their phones, texting during it. They do. Alex and her text back and forth constantly during that show. He has fun doing it. So anyway, I took a nap. Oh, what did I watch? Oh, I watched an episode of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I have one episode left. And then the reunion. So I have 2 episodes left of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. And then I'm done with that. And then I think I'm going to watch... I usually watch an episode of reality TV. If Alex and I aren't watching something together while I'm eating, I usually watch like an episode of something I'm watching. So I know people are going to be like, well, why aren't you watching Welcome to Plathville? Because I take notes when I watch Welcome to Plathville. I watch shows that I don't take notes on, like The Valley. So once I finish Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, I'm going to go back and finish The Valley. Because both of those are coming back. I think The Valley's coming back April 2nd. Tom is on it. Tom Schwartz and Lala Kent. I really thought that was a joke at first, that they were a couple. They're for real a couple. I kind of live for that. They're together. But I feel bad for Katie. I don't know, but Katie seems happy. So anyway, and I'm happy about that being on The Valley. But I got to finish this episode of The Valley. I thought I was like almost done with it. I didn't realize there were like 18 episodes. Did you guys hear Vanderpump Rules, a new one, got canceled? Oh my God. Alex and I made it through like 2 episodes and we're like, can't do it. It's horrible. It is really that bad. I might make another cup of coffee too, because this is like really cold. So anyway, so then I laid down, I took a nap, I read my Christopher Franklin book. Oh, I downloaded I had to buy the second book on Kindle. I almost bought it on Amazon. The paperback was $8.99, and to buy it on Kindle was like $13.96. Some of the prices of things are crazy. It doesn't even make any sense. On the Kindle, the second book is called The Sky is on Fire, the Monument 14 books. I was like, do I really care if it's in paperback? I'll probably more likely read it on my Kindle because I like to lay in bed and read the Apocalypse books. So I got it on the Kindle. I started that one last night. It goes back and forth between the 2 brothers because now they're separated. One's like going towards Denver and the other one is back at the store. I really like that series a lot. The Monument 14. If you read Life as We Knew It by Susan Beth Pfeffer, per my recommendation or not. First of all, if you like apocalyptic books, those are YA apocalyptic books, but they're just kind of more of like, a lot of apocalyptic books that are made for adults are very much like, they're very violent, and they're very like military prepper books too, which I don't mind, I like reading them. But the YA ones are more like, how are we going to get food, where are we going to live, let's make shelter. They're not necessarily just YA, like for teenagers, they just feel like really what would happen in an apocalypse to me. That's why I love Life as We Knew It. Like, Life as We Knew It, I mean, her mom was like a main character in it, and was like, I'll never forget when she went to the grocery store, and like, you could fill up a cart for like $50, and she gave them each a cart, even the youngest brother, and $50, and told them each what area to go to. Like, that's how I would think in apocalypse. So anyway, if you like the Life as We Know It books, you would definitely like the Monument 14. They're really good. They're well written. They're not bad. It's about these bunch of teenagers that are in the store. Well, it's not teenagers. It's like 5 teenagers, and then they're taking care of the little kids. But in the second book, like half of them go to Denver, and half of them stay behind. I don't want to tell you why, because that's part of the main book. But anyway, I like the second one just as much as like the first one. So I started that last night. I'm also reading the cozy mystery book for Beyond the Shadows. The writing's kind of letting up a little bit. And then I'm reading First Lady Down, which is the second one in that cozy apocalyptic series. So I read that, and then I took my nap, and then I got up from my nap. And I thought last night, maybe, at 3 o'clock in the morning, this is what I'm watching tonight. It's called Murder in Glitter City. It was based on a book that we read for a true crime book club. And the book is about a gay couple that killed somebody in like 2009 or something in Louisville, Kentucky. Well, when I read the book, I remember thinking the book was going to be about like, because I used to go to Louisville quite a bit, to the Connection bar complex and stuff. So I thought the book was going to like have that all in it and stuff like that, because I think one of them is a drag queen. And I knew it was a lot about the drug culture. I went down there when I was using. I've told all the stories over here. So I was like, I mean, other than Indianapolis, the city I probably partied the hardest in, not drug-wise, but gone to, even sober, I went down there a lot, is Louisville. Alex and I used to go to Louisville all the time, go to the Connection. Play is in Louisville now, Play nightclub, where all the RuPaul girls come through. The Connection's closed down now. But I started going there when I was like 18 years old. But it's closed. But anyway, when I watched the trailer for the show, it has Hurricane Summers, who is like iconic in Louisville. She is the MC of the drag show at the Connection for years and years and years. She did this Tina Turner. She would do these hilarious, like people bring her a shot. So she was the MC of the drag show. The drag show at the Connection was like on the stage, okay, like in this actual theater. And she was like the MC of it. She's like real crazy hair and stuff like that. I can remember like because we knew all the people that worked there and stuff like that. Especially I go down there with a lot of my drag queen friends, and so they'd be in the dressing room. So I can remember Hurricane Summers coming out like with all of her drag off, like at the end of the night, you know, being like 50 years old, and being like, are we going to Hardee's to like get a roasted chicken and some sausage biscuits? I can remember that back in the day. We'd all like out to go. I mean, I knew Hurricane Summers. So, but then there was this other guy in it. I think his name is Judah or something like that. I think we're friends on Michael J. It's like M-Y-K. Anyway, I think we're friends on, hold on a second. I think we're friends on Facebook. I'm friends with all those Entertainer of the Year people. Hold on a second. Michael Valentine, J. Valentine. Yeah, we're friends. So anyway, I was like, I think he's in it too. Or it's this Judah guy that I'm also friends with that were like Mr. National Entertainer of the Year. He's in it too. And I was like, oh, this is going to be about the gay community of Louisville, Kentucky. I'm living for it. Like Cherokee Park and stuff. I'm like, oh man, okay, I'm sad. It's 2 parts and it comes on tonight on HBO. I cannot wait to watch it. So last night, I really wanted to watch a true crime. I'll be honest with you, I love Sherwood the show. The acting is fantastic. It's real slow. I have 1 episode left because after I watched this documentary that I watched last night, I watched an episode and a half of Sherwood. So I had the last episode and I'm done. There's another show that I want to watch. I took a screenshot of it last night. Tanya said she's having a hard time getting through Blue Lights. What is... Oh, I picked my cozy mystery book for next month. I think a lot of people have already probably read it. Where is this video? Hold on a second. Oh, Caroline and I did this video. I want to see it. This was us in the car wash yesterday. said to me about your hair?
It was blown all over. And I said, Peter, is my hair blown? And it was blown right again. But I said, is my hair blown all over? He goes, oh, it looks great. I get to look in the mirror, my hair's all blown over.
What did you tell that guy at Costco that one day? That waved at us because he felt bad? And then he said if you felt bad, you'd eat my box.
You're not supposed to tell people stuff like that.
You said I can tell people anything I want to.
Well, not stuff like that, though.
But I can tell people anything I want, right?
Yes, you can tell
Your finances.
Sure.
That you're a rich bitch.
That's not true. You can tell my finances because there's no finances there.
Look, you got all your toilet paper and things in the back. Yeah. She thinks what I share about her is so funny online. She's like, did you really share that? I love that so much. Or she'll say, one of my friends, because one of Caroline's friends watches my videos, and I didn't know it. It's like somebody that Caroline knows. And so, like, Caroline would be like, well, I think 2 people. Somebody that Caroline knows watches my vlog like every day. You know who you are. But anyway, because Caroline knows somebody with that name. She knows 2 people with that same name. So you know who you are. You watch my vlog every day. I appreciate it. Thank you. But Caroline has another friend that watches my videos. And Caroline be like, yeah, so-and-so. She's like, oh my God, that is so hilarious that you share the story. Well, she watched the one where Caroline and I were walking out of Costco. This is what I was talking about in this video. And she said, there was this guy, and we were waiting for him to pull out, and it was so cold that day, and so when he pulled away, he felt bad, like he didn't see us standing there, and so he like waved, like I'm sorry, and Caroline just kept on walking. I go, Caroline, he's trying to be real nice, like he feels bad, and she goes, if he feels that bad, he can eat my box. And I said that on video, people loved it, and I told her, and she's like, that is so funny, and then when I said to her yesterday, she's like, oh my God. And I don't know if you could hear it or not, but I said, you said I could tell anything about you online. And she's like, you can. And I said, even about your finances. And she goes, well, there are no finances. So anyway, we had fun yesterday. But last night, I really wanted to watch a true crime. Okay, so Sherwood, I was looking up for the show that I screenshot. I might make it through this whole thing without it getting too dark. Do you hear the rain picking up? It's not strong enough yet that I can't take a walk. Has anybody heard of this book called All That's Left in the World? It's apparently like a gay apocalyptic book, and they're comparing it to Adam Silvera, who I love his writing. Okay. And then I saw this guy posted his 3 favorite gay books. Tin Man by Sarah Winman, Young Mungo by Douglas Stewart, and All Down Darkness Wide by Sean Hewitt. He posted that on his Instagram. I also kind of like these scarves. Do you like those scarves on me? Not like to sit out here and vlog, but like, you know, for like going to a music festival or something. Okay. Oh my God, look. I put this up on my Instagram because, you know, the other night I talked about best damn tapper, most smartest. I have watched that clip nonstop from Drop Dead Gorgeous. I said to Alex, because I kept on talking, the dogs were going crazy the other night, and so I kept on saying to Walter, oh, these people are running down here in shorts in the rain. Oh, they got their dogs with them. I got no excuse. So anyway, I kept on saying to Walter, best damn tapper, most smartest. And Alex was laughing. And so I go, do you know what that's from? And he goes, that movie that you love. And I go, what movie that I love? He goes, that movie about the girl that lives in a trailer park and she wins a pageant. I go, that is so good. He goes, what's it called? And I go, you tell me. And he goes, no. And I go, best damn tapper, most smartest. I wouldn't tell him. And he goes, no, really, what's the movie called? I go, best damn tapper, most smartest. He goes, that's not what it's called. He goes, oh, what's it called? I can't remember. I go, best damn tapper, most smartest. I said, Drop Dead Gorgeous. He goes, yeah. I said, think about watching it again. I go, do you want to watch it with me? Because I'm going to do a movie review of it. He goes, I don't think so. I go, okay. And I like these shorts. This is my phone. It used to be receipts. Well, it is. Here's a receipt of James Charles right here. But it used to be receipts of influencers. That's a video I'm going to make. But I like these shorts. Does your phone look like that of things you might buy? These are from Bird Dog shorts. Okay. Oh my God, I was going to show you guys this. Okay. So, you know how the church ladies at our meeting, they make us cookies? Do you guys know I've told you this story? I took a picture of this. I think this is so sweet. I had to show you, okay? Evidentiary proof. So we go in there, because Tony's like, I said, you're not going to get a cookie tonight? She's like, let's go see what the cookies are. I know you won't be able to see this when I show you, okay? I had to have it all scanned up so you guys can see the picture. So they put them on a paper plate with like a baggie around it, and then they write us a note. So here it is. Can you see it? It says, God bless you all on it. Those are for the horrible sick alcoholics and the church ladies leave cookies for. Isn't that so nice? I think that is so sweet. No, they make us like 4 things of cookies every week. Isn't that so nice? And the Tuesday night, my home group meeting also has a Thursday night literature group, but I don't go to that meeting anymore. I used to back in the day, but I don't go to that meeting anymore. They make them cookies too, but it's in a different room of the church. But isn't that so nice? Now at Christmas, I shouldn't tell you this, but I'm going to. At Christmas, we pass an extra basket around. So 12-step meetings are fully self-supporting, which means all the donations, we pay rent to the church. So like they come up with what the rent will be, and then we pay that every month. But anyway, because 12-step meetings are fully self-supporting. So, all on donations. But at Christmas time, we take an extra donation, and then we buy the church ladies something really nice, like a new coffee maker or something like that. Isn't that so sweet? Okay. And then, I guess I didn't screenshot that show. I thought I did. Oh no, I added it to my Prime list. Well, let's go into my Prime then, and I'll tell you what it's called. I can't stand the rain. I love this kind of rain. Okay, how do you find your list? It's called From Darkness. Have y'all heard about this show? I just added it. Here it is. From Darkness on BritBox. The discovery of 4 bodies and a killer's chilling taunts draw a former detective back into the murder case that ended her career. So in 2015, it's only got 1 season. Was it bad? It's only 4 episodes. I might watch that next. Anyway, so last night I wanted to watch a true crime, and I thought maybe, like at midnight or 3 o'clock, Murder in Glitter Dome City or whatever it's called about Louisville. I thought it might come on, but it didn't. I know this is getting real dark. I'm not going to go inside. I'm not going to do any of that kind of stuff. It don't matter. Just listen with your ears. Close your eyes for a second. Get relaxed. So I was like, I'm just gonna watch. Well, I was like, I'll just wait. So I watched no, how did it go? Oh, well, I was looking for movies to watch, and on Netflix, they have like 3 of the nominated short film movies. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just watch these. And one of them 17 minutes long. They're real short. And it's called Singers. So I watched it last night. Where am I at on time? The battery's not at the halfway mark yet. Is it dark? Should I move over there? Okay, let me go inside really quick and get another cup of coffee and a battery and all that kind of stuff, and like start uploading another video and render the other one, and then I'll come and sit back in that chair over there. So I'll be back in 2 and 2. Okay, I'm back. The dogs didn't even wake up when I went inside. They're both laying each in a bed in the living room, and Walter just kind of looked his head up a little bit. Otis is like out. When they eat, and then after they like are taken outside and stuff like that, they are like out for a while. They're little puppy dogs. They eat and then they nap and then they play. I got another battery in case I need it. Anyway, where are my glasses? Oh, I left my reading glasses in there. Damn it, Janet. Anyway, got another battery. Oh, I made more coffee. I put some creamer in it. Cuppa. In my Australia now. That's tea, right? I have been drinking my fair share of Earl Grey tea with creamer in it because I love it so much. Is that cuppa in England? That cuppa in Australia? Am I getting it right? Okay, help me out. Anyway, I don't remember what coffee this is. I don't remember what creamer it is either. I just kind of did it real quick. And then I started rendering my Peter Does Stuff video, and my drama video is uploaded. I'll have to make the thumbnail and everything for that when I'm done. And then I started uploading my TV video, which it says it's only going to take 11 minutes to upload. So that'll probably be done by, well, it'll be done by the time I get done with this. So there was a dog barking, and now there's a police siren. Is there a true crime in the neighborhood? For real though. I don't want anything bad to happen to nobody. Well, that I know. Well, I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody in general, but I kind of would live for a true crime in this neighborhood that like lasted the whole summer. And Laura and I could be detectives and we could solve it. And then I could like write, forget a cozy mystery. I'd write me a true crime novel. I'll become famous over it. And then documentary people would want to come out here and they want to interview like Laura and I. And then we'd be like, okay, but we'll spend our summer at the pool, so you have to interview us at the pool. And they like fly us out to Los Angeles to do press, and then we'd have to go to like, you know, Utah to do like the Sundance Film Festival, and then we would like go to the Academy Awards because of course we would win an Oscar, and the director would give us like the award for our true crime investigation. Wouldn't that be so fun? And then we would start podcasts, and then I just quit YouTube except for my vlog, and then we would just do true crime podcasts all the time, and we go to like CrimeCon and stuff. When people ask you where do you see yourself in 5 years, right there. But with lots of vacations to Mexico and the Caribbean and stuff like that with my husband too. Anyway, what was I going to tell you? Oh, so last night I was like really wanting to watch true crime. I think I had like half of an episode of Sherwood. And so I watched I like Sherwood. It's real deep story. Okay, and so, but it's kind of a slow burn too, if you know what I mean. It's like reading a novel that's like 600 pages and like you're like, I heard this was so good, and then like the last 200 are so good that you can't put it down, but it's like it took you 400 pages to get there. Sherwood's kind of one of those. It's good. The acting is phenomenal. The story's fantastic. It's just kind of a slow burn story. So anyway, and it all kind of comes together at the end like a Lee Moriarty book. I like it, and I wanted to finish it because the third season's coming out this year, so like the end of this year. And Tanya loved it, so it'll give us something to talk about. But anyway, oh, she said she still hasn't finished that Blue Lights. I don't think I'm going to try that one. So many people told me, but if Tanya's having a hard time finishing it, it must not be that good. So anyway, drop it. He always just looks so sad when I say that. The other day they had a bigger stick in their mouth. I was going to bring it up here, but it's too big. I thought just let them have it to play with in the yard and stuff like that. Anyway. That's so good. I'm going to have to look in the trash to see what K-pot I used. Because that coffee, and I don't know what creamer I put in it. So I don't know how to mix it up. But anyway, so I was rolling through the Facebook while I was watching Sherwood, which I don't usually do, but it was kind of boring. So anyway, I follow that documentary girl. I'm not calling her that. That's her name. Do you know what I mean? So like she's got Instagram, TikTok. I don't get on the TikTok. So I know her from I follow her on Instagram on my TV channel. And I follow her on Facebook. And she called that documentary girl. Oh my God, I don't got my reading glasses out here. But anyway, can't we have nice things? Damn it, Janet. So she watches like 3 true crime documentaries a day. So I always go, I'm like, she'll know. A lot of the stuff that she watches is stuff that's real old that I've watched before, but a lot of stuff that she watches I've never heard of. So she gives a lot of fantastic recommendations. Plus, I just kind of live for her. I do. She came out and like she never really like says anything about the comments that she gets. I don't know why. This kind of made me love her. I had followed her for a long time anyway. Because her life is just watching 3 documentaries a day, but I live for it, okay? But I don't even remember what the story was, but she posted on Instagram, probably posted it everywhere. This was like 6 months ago. She was getting a bunch of comments about she hadn't watched something, I don't know. But she was like, she did this TikTok. All of her TikToks are, they have like this, green screen, the documentary, and the people tell me I should do this all the time. I don't know how to, or I would. But it's all like the posters, green screen, and then she talks about the documentary. And she's always kind of like sitting here, and she's like, oh my God, this is so good, you have to watch it. So anyway, she did this like Instagram reel or story or whatever, not a story, a reel, where she was like, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm really kind of tired of the comments that I'm getting. She's like, I watch 3 documentaries a day. I respond to them. Oh, the battery just went to the halfway mark. She was like, I give you guys recommendations. I don't get paid for this. This is all for free. I mean, she must make a little bit of money off TikTok, but she's like, I don't get paid for this. She's like, I hardly take any sponsorships. I can't remember. Maybe she was trying to like, I think she was just asking people to like follow her somewhere or something. I can't remember what it was. Now watch, I probably just started something controversial. Somebody will be like, oh no, it's like, I know I say controversial, like SH. You don't need to correct me. The one person out there that corrects me on literally everything, I know I say controversial. It's controversial, I know. Okay, the one person out there that like, you cannot miss a beat on constantly always correcting me. Anyway, have at it. But, I probably started something I don't even know what I'm talking about with her because she was asking for something. I can't remember what she was asking for, but it wasn't like a huge, I remember watching it being like, oh girl, like you cannot handle the drama in the beauty community because this is nothing. But I felt kind of bad that she even had to come out and say it. She's like, I watched 3 true crime documentaries a day. I give you guys reactions and reviews. I tell you guys what to watch. And it was true. Like I didn't think what she was asking for was a lot. I don't remember what she was asking for at the time, but anyway. But she gives the best. So yesterday I went to her Facebook. It was scrolling through Facebook and I think it came up or I went to it or whatever. Because I was like, I want to watch a true crime. I'm like going through this period right now where all I want to do is watch true crime and British TV shows. So did I tell you I started Cold Water the other day? It's okay. Somebody sent me this article that Andrew Lincoln, because they said, I heard that you thought Andrew Lincoln was hot. I do think he is so hot. And we are the exact same age. I did not know that. But anyway, apparently, on The Walking Dead, he wanted to go naked for one scene, and HBO said no. Why could you not give us that, HBO? I swear to God, all these movies and shows will let women drop their clothes. I mean, just all the time. But God forbid a man show his bits. We want to see Andrew Lincoln's bits. Well, I would like to see Andrew Lincoln's bits. I'm not even afraid to admit that. I think he is a good-looking man. It is kind of weird. I mean, I've seen him in interviews and stuff for years and years and years watching The Walking Dead, but you know he's English, right? On The Walking Dead is Rick Grimes. He has an American accent. So it's kind of weird. These lights keep on coming up and down the street, but I don't know where they're going. Oh my God, I have to tell you, my new neighbors. So they have this huge rock out in front of their house, like by the mailbox. A lot of people do, so that's like people don't hit their mailbox. But anyway, I went out there and I was like walking. This is when I was walking back from the neighbor's house today, and she is stacked up. She or he, I don't know which one did it, but like they've collected like real shallow rocks. You know what I'm talking about? What are those called? Oh. Not like, almost kind of like slate, but she stacked it, he or he. They're kind of artsy and hippie-ish. I kind of love it, because they're like in their 60s. Like, they've stacked them up. It kind of looks like a totem kind of thing or something. I was like, oh my God, I love that so much. That like you found it and made art out of it in your front yard. I live for it. But anyway, the documentary girl, if you want to follow her, she's fantastic recommendations on true crime documentaries. She'll say, this is like the most powerful one I've watched, or you can skip this one. She gives great reviews. So anyway, she don't know who I am. I'm just giving a shout out because I get a lot of suggestions from her. So she was talking about this one called The Wild Boys. Well, I hadn't heard of it. I don't know. I look up all these documentaries every month to see what's coming out. I think it's because it's not really considered true crime. And I usually specifically look up true crime. Doesn't that rain over there dripping down off of our broken gutter that they said that they fixed, but then they just moved it? Doesn't that sound so pretty, though? But then it just makes this lake in our mulch over here. They said there's no way to fix it. Anyway. So she's talking about this documentary called The Wild Boys, Strangers in Town. It's about these two guys. I don't want to tell you much about it because I would recommend this documentary highly. It's on Paramount. It just came out yesterday. And it's about these two brothers. At the time, they're 16 and 20. And they, like, wander out of the woods in Vancouver, like, near Vancouver, Canada, British Columbia. And apparently they've been living off the grid with their parents, but they didn't want to live off the grid anymore. So they came into this, like, they hiked miles and miles and miles to be, like, in this town. And it's about this woman. And she is, like, helping them, like, get housing and stuff like that. She's fantastic. But, like, half the town believes their story and half the town believes it's a hoax. And so you go into it knowing, well, if there's a documentary, it's got to be a hoax. I watched the trailer first. Don't watch the trailer if you're going to watch a documentary. It'll ruin it for you. It's 2 parts. I could not take my eyes off of it. It was so good. Oh, so I watched that, Singers, and then I watched that. I think before that I watched half of episode 5 or 4, maybe, of Shetland. I think I have 1.5 episodes left, or episode left. I'm just 6. Because it's 6 episodes. I don't know. But then I watched that, and then I went to bed. And I got in bed, and I read. The dogs were super tired last night. They're very confused by the fog, which I think is so cute and so innocent. Like, they don't really understand the fog. Like, it was foggy out last night. Like, the rain, Walter liked the snow. He doesn't mind the rain. He doesn't love it. Otis literally does not want to go off the front porch in the rain. Like, at all. Which is funny, because Tucker was very much the same way. And Boo, like, Tucker reminds me a lot, or Otis reminds me a lot of Tucker, and Walter reminds me a lot of Boo. Oh my God, last night it was the sweetest thing. I was, like, looking it up. They were laying, so I was laying in the chair, had my legs out on the ottoman, and the iPad right here on the ottoman. And Otis was laying over me, with, like, his head in my lap. And Walter was, like, sideways, facing him. Like, they lay real close to each other. And Walter was, like, licking Otis's face and then licking his ears and stuff like that. So I looked it up because I was, like, licking and kissing from, like brothers. And apparently that's how you can, like, one of the ways you can tell that they're, like, bonded. And apparently it's, like, submissive, but it's also them taking care of each other, which is interesting. Because Boo it's, like, a calming thing. And, like, Boo used to lick Tucker a lot. Which is, I was thinking about that last night because Walter licks Otis a lot. Now, Otis licks Walter, too. Like, they lick each other back and forth, but it's always around their face and their head. And so I was looking up all these articles last night. Like, Boo used to lick Tucker on his back. And that is supposedly, like, a calming thing, like when dogs are anxious or something like that. But Walter and Otis just lick each other's faces, like, around their eyes and, like, their, like, ears and stuff like that. So they just take care of each other. They're very, very sweet. I love them so much. They were super tired last night. But when I took them outside in the fog, and the fog was, like, not as thick last night as it's been, they just looked real confused, like they did. Oh, lightning at a distance. Like, they didn't know what to do. Like, they didn't get it. Like, they didn't, like, they could, I don't know. It was, like, Walter mostly. Because he's usually the one that pulls me out. And then, like, Walter, like, walks by me. And he didn't really want to enter out into it. I even told him, I said, it's as thick as pea soup. He didn't know what that meant. But anyway, they're such sweetlies. I love them so much. I call them sweetlies and goodlies and all that. I make little nicknames for them all the time. So that was that last night, and then I went to bed, and I got in bed and I read. I honest to God thought I'd wake up to this today, like thunderstorms and lightning and all this kind of stuff. I was kind of hoping for it, because I was like, if I do, I would have still made videos anyway. I have such a hard time, unless it's a weekend, and even on the weekends now, I've been filming more on the weekends. I think Alex has something on Saturday. Hold on a second. He either has something tomorrow night, maybe he has nothing tomorrow at all. I can't see the time on here. Oh, it's at noon. He has said something during the day. I mean, it may change. His stuff change. And then next week he's got his trip. But, oh, well, so Saturday I'll probably film. Because he'll be at this birthday brunch that they're having. Anyway, unless it's the weekend, and even on the weekends now, like, I have a hard time not filming. Like, talking myself out of, like, okay, just take the day and relax. I feel like I really need to just take a day. And, like, as soon as I get up, vlog, and then have it done. And then the rest of the day, just, like, take a long walk, read for an entire... I have a really, really hard time doing that unless we're on vacation. And even on vacation, I'm like, I'm still going to vlog. I'm still going to, you know, film, like, one drama video or whatever. Like, I was talking to Alex the other night about Ultra. And I said, I want to start, like, pre-filming my video. It's not till the end of March. I was like, I want to start pre-filming videos now so I have videos to go up for that week that we're gone and stuff. He's like, you always say that. And he goes, why are you going to start so early? I said, because if I don't, then I'll be down to the wire and I'll have to wait. And I was like, I want to make sure that I have a couple videos for each of my channels. But the problem was, like, TV shows and movies, like, I'll probably do those while we're gone. Because I'll watch TV shows and movies while we're gone, and then the next day I'll just react to it, you know? But anyway, or maybe I just won't film as much while we're gone. I need to do a little bit of that, but I'll probably pre-film a bunch of videos. I try to. I'm excited about that trip. I'm excited about Ultra this year. I'm already kind of thinking of some outfits I'm going to wear. They're real boring. I'm going to wear my Beaver Island t-shirt one day, I think. And then I found another t-shirt that I want to wear that I haven't worn in a long time. This rain over here, this is a drip. Here, I'll show you. Ah. So do you see how it's dripping up there? My neighbor next door that moved, I don't know if you can see it. He said it was when they came and fixed the gutter that they did something. They didn't set it right on top. It was when they did the roofing and then they fixed the gutter. They didn't do something right. We took pictures and sent it to it and stuff like that. Oh, the battery is flashing at me. I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to get off here now. Anyway, it's not fixed. I'm going to have maintenance come out here and look at it again. So this is at the end. The battery's flashing at me. I'm going to get off now, get these videos up, and relax. Hopefully this will die down a little bit so I can get my walk in. So anyway, next weekend when Alex is gone, I will do longer vlogs. Well, I did an hour and a half the other night. Go catch up. Did y'all miss me last night? Well, I was around. But after I was done, I missed you. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a magically amazing Thursday. If you're watching this tomorrow morning, I hope you're having a fantastic Friday and a fantastic beginning to your weekend. If nobody else has told you this today, I love you guys. And, of course, I'll see you tomorrow. Give me stories in the comment section below that you want me to talk about tomorrow. So I'll try to make a longer vlog and have all kinds of things to talk about tomorrow, okay? But give me ideas. Say, like, oh, I forgot about this story, or talk about this, or talk about that, okay? Give me ideas in the comment section below. Anyway, so I don't just do a press conference. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Love you. Sweet dreams. Happy birthday, Elena. Happy weekend. Love you.